And it's Richards in at the 4 slot. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Duran. Back to Russell. 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Here's Doc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Spoke earlier with Darko Rajakovic. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembenyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That one goes. Count it.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Dick. Duran with it. Pass to Ingram. It's tipped, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Castle. Into the lane. Boom, he jams it straight down.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
In Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ingram outside. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And here's Russell. Clock at 6. 3-pointer. They grabbed their own miss. Out to Ingram. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
Here is Doc. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Pass to Castle. Here is Doc. Here's Hackett. No good on the triple. Raptors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And when you take a look at Jalen Duran, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Here's Ingram. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here is Doc, defended by Duran. Here is Doc. 6 points for him. Nice shot by Wembenyama, no good. Toronto trailing. Down low, here's Richards. Bank shot, no good. And the Spurs with possession. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Richards. Still scoreless. Now Russell. And the rejection by Wembenyama. Inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Vassell, he's checked in for Mitchell. Raptors trail by 7. Pass to Dick. Ingram wide open. Drills it from outside. Ingram's got 5.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
Here is Doc. He has 6. Here's Wembenyama. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dick passes to Russell. Duren with it. Oh, he jams it right over Wembenyama.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Spurs have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Doc can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Richards passes to Dick. Richards with it. Still without a basket. Outside Russell. Over Castle. Russell, no luck.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Here is Doc. Count it. Good. 8 points for him.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Toronto. 4-point game. Pass to Dick. And here is Duren. Richards finds Ingram. Shoots over Hawkins. And it's Ingram missing. Spurs leading by 4. Wembenyama outside. Wembenyama, a screen on Ingram. Vassell, no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Richards. Rebound, San Antonio. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, every time out, it's a learning experience to some degree, but that's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
And he gets it to go.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here is Russell. Scoreless thus far. Duren with a screen on Hawkins. And here's Ingram from the arc. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Vassell. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs lead by 6. And we'll be back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for San Antonio.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the mind.
And the Spurs with some changes. Wembenyama, he's checked in for Washington. Doc comes in for Wagner. And it's Mitchell in for Castle. Doc the pass to Mitchell. To the left wing. Here's Doc. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
Both free throws good from Doc.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Doc in the last outing against the Warriors was superb. He finished with 19 points, and he was a contributor on the defensive end as well. A strong statement game for him to open up the season. We'll see how he follows it up tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The free throw good from Doc.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Ingram outside. Pass to Webb. Jacks up a three. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Webb's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Here is Doc. He's got 15. Now Vassell, defended by Richards. Vassell, the pass to Wembenyama. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Duran. On the mark with the 15-footer. Wembenyama has got 7 points.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And the foul called on Victor Wembenyama. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here is Russell. Nothing on the board. 6 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get a shot. Richards, no good. And so Wembenyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Now, some have argued that Wembenyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's Ingram. And he converts the layup. 7 points in the game.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
Here is Doc. He's got 15. To the middle. And Wembenyama too much inside.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Webb kicks to Ingram. Basket is good. The assist from Webb.
In working away from the ball, Ingram thrives in the catch and shoot. A player you have to stay connected to on defense.
Spurs leading by 8. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Castle. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Jaquez against Ingram. With 1 on the clock. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we taking
a look here now at Toronto, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Toronto Raptors.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. And that's all for us. Now it's...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Doc has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. Victor Wembenyama is out there with Doc. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Castle in at the 2-guard position. Doc the pass to Jaquez. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Mitchell. Dick defending. Second chance shot. And there's the layup. Count the bucket from Doc. Doc's got 17.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Ingram outside.
Wily move by Ingram, able to come up with the foul and get that shot in the air.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Ingram. Both free throws good for Ingram.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here is Doc. He's got 17. And to Jaquez. To the paint. Here's Doc. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, my goodness. You talk about shedding the defender.
Raptors trail by 10. And here's Russell. Still yet to score. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Victor Wembenyama.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Raptors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
No good on the second free throw.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Doc can't get it to go. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 10. Pass to Richards. Puts up a three. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Both free throws good from Doc. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Dick getting it to go. Dick's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
All right, a moment to see the stats for Wembenyama. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged about 23 points per, 12 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Raptors trail by 10. Russell looking around. Pass to Dick. Back to Ingram. Turin sets the screen for Ingram. 6 to shoot. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembenyama has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here is Doc, defended by Richards. Here's Castle. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's Ingram missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
There's the screen. Here's Hackett. It's rebounded by Dick. Raptors have gone 2 of 5. Pass to Ingram. And the rejection by Wembenyama. Doc the pass to Wembenyama. Oh, Wembenyama with an evasive move. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Richards finds Duran. Over Wembenyama. A rebound by the Spurs. To the inside. Doc can't get it to go.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Ingram. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And we've seen this type of effortless dominance from Ingram before, growing accustomed to carrying the load.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. The Raptors making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Pass to Doc. That one goes in. 23 points for Doc.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Russell passes to Dick. Right side, Russell. Portis sets the pick for Russell. Over Castle. And it's Russell missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Wembenyama with it. Duran picks him up. Doc. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembenyama. And it's now 26 points for Doc. Raptors trail by 14. Ingram outside. Outside Portis. Ingram outside. Duran with a screen on Hakeem. And here's Ingram from the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembenyama. Wembenyama has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now Russell hasn't made one yet. To the paint. Here's Dick. Makes it off the glass.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here is Doc, defended by Portis. Wembenyama, a screen on Portis, and it's blocked. Ingram against Hakeem. And the rejection by Wembenyama. Down low. Here is Doc, defended by Portis. He's feeling it. And it falls over the rim and in. Wembenyama has got 13 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Takes the 13-footer. Toronto grabs the miss. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here is Doc, and he has 28 points for the game. Pass to Castle. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go. And again. More steps are coming.
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Russell, he's checked in for the Raptors. San Antonio also making some changes. Doc comes in for Wembenyama. And Bosch is subbed in for Mitchell. We've got Russell. Bobby Portis out there with King. Then there's Dick. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And Portis drains both of them. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Washington passes to Doc. Back to Washington. He's good with the little jumper in close.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Toronto, they've gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. A disastrous start to the period. Portis a screen on Wesley. Here's Russell. And he can't bank that one in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Washington kicks to Bosch. Here is Doc. He's guarded by Russell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Ingram outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. San Antonio's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. First free throw is good. The Raptors making a switch here. Richards is checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Got a piece of it. Now here's Ingram.
Who's watching here?
Pass to Russell. Here's Dick. Clock at 4. Deep 2 from Russell. It's rebounded by Doc. Doc's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Vassell outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Ingram outside. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Doc. Doc's got 8 rebounds in this game. Vassell outside. Washington with a screen on Ingram. Here's Vassell, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Washington against Duran. Back to Russell. Duran with a screen on Wesley. Here's Russell. Buried from 15 feet out. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. They set the screen, and that one good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
That one misses.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Here's Vassell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, a bit undersized, but Vassell using it to his advantage to get around defenders.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for San Antonio.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Doc.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Here's Ingram, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Pass to Doc. And here is Wesley. Here is Doc. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Washington. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jalen Duren. And he makes the first. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And here's Russell. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in.
That's right, MP. They can't stop you.
Way to bring home that W. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. Let's go.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for... Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Saturday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. Then on Monday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And you know, for that matchup with New York, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. They've got Tyler Hero, and it's Norris in at the 3, the small forward. And for San Antonio, Mitchell out there with Castle. Then there's Wembenyama, then it's Jaime Jaquez, and it's Doc in at the 4 slot. And Grant, for each of these teams, wins have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
Well, MP has made it clear that scoring is an emphasis for him right now. He's looking to be more assertive offensively.
And when you have a player like MP make a statement like this, it sends a message to the rest of the team. It's him telling his teammates, give me the ball and let me do my thing. All eyes are going to be on MP, and he might be drawing some extra double teams, too. A lot of teams want to prove MP wrong.
Fires in the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Doc. Wembenyama down low. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembenyama, 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
And both free throws good for Wembenyama. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembenyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Here's Hawkins. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
And out of bounds, the Heat will take it. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, we just have to cause problems for him on defense. Hand in the face, crowd him. Anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Hero. Beyond the arc. Jaquez grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the middle. Here's Doc. Oh, what a jam! Incredible Thunder finish.
I haven't seen anything like that in a minute.
Wow.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Hero outside. Victor Wembenyama grabs the board.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Pass to Hawkins. Puts it up from 17, and he connects with a jumper. Hawkins has got 5 points. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
To the paint. Here's Wembenyama. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Victor Wembenyama, #1.
Even when the ball would swing away from him, he would rotate and challenge the shot.
Pass to Hawkins. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. To the inside. Here's Hero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game. That one's off. And he sinks the second. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembenyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
And the dunk by Wembenyama.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Hawkins. They set the pick. Here's Adebayo. The 3-ball. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
Wembenyama, pass to Mitchell. Here's Doc. Adebayo grabs the board.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Pass to Hawkins. And here's Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Mitchell. Hero gets an open look and hits it.
Just letting the play develop. Hero is gifted at reading and breaking defenses down.
Adebayo with a steal. Hero against Mitchell. Now Adebayo. Victor Wembenyama grabs the board. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Doc. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Pass to Norris. Now Adebayo. He's got 5. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Hero for 3. Victor Wembenyama grabs the board. Wembenyama's got 4 rebounds now.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And he recovers it. Second shot opportunity. Nails the baby hook. Wembenyama's got 10 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Doc. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Pass to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. The shot no good. Miami has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Hawkins, the pass to Hero. Rebound by San Antonio.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
From deep, Mitchell on target from range. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Here's Norris. No made baskets yet. Hero, no good.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
From deep, Wembenyama. He missed there. His first misfire in 5 tries.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Pass to Hawkins. Goes up at the stripe. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. San Antonio leading. Castle for three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
51 seconds left in the first. Here's Norris. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Wesley comes in for Mitchell. Itaquez on the wing. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Doc, no good.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Adebayo. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Adebayo's gotten his third basket of the night.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
The teardrop goes back up. The shot by Wembenyama, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Spurs leading by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close. Making a switch here. Castle is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembenyama. And it's Doc in at the power forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Hero's got his second basket of the night. And for the Spurs, they're shooting at about 34% here in this game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Doc, in their last time out against the Raptors, got the job done. He tallied 32 points, and he did his work from both the floor and the free throw line. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass. Pounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
The Spurs making a switch here. Wesley's checked in. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Hawkins comes in for Tatum. Now here's Wembenyama. He's got 12. Here's Salong. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, B.A., take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus we wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out.
That one misses. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And that one misses. Good on the second one.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. Pass to Hawkins. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall. Hawkins has got well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Here's Wesley. Here's Doc. Banked it in off the glass. He has 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And here's Hero. It's Adebayo, high post. Rebound by San Antonio. Doc's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Wesley from 10 feet away. Not going to go that time.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Now here's Adebayo. We've got 1:55 left to play in the half. Misses the 3.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him.
That was unbelievable!
Wow. Now that is a finish for the ages.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Norris. Hero left side. Clock at 6. And he gets the bucket. Hero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Soft touch on the teardrop. Hero is such an unpredictable player on offense.
1:07 left to play in the second quarter. Vassell, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the 11th pick in 2020, Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense, but Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more. Such an important part of this team. Vassell, a great athlete who can guard multiple positions on the court. That's so valuable.
Castle's checked in for Wesley. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Here's Norris. Yet to see a basket. Adebayo, no good.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Wembenyama, pass to Doc. Right side, Wembenyama. Goes up from the block. The big man, Wemby for 2.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Connects from downtown. Hawkins has got 11 points.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Here's Doc. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Hero outside. From deep. No luck on that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Spurs leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
When I look at Miami, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes.
Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
In a tight game like this, free throws could be the difference.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Victor Wembenyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Bam Adebayo, and it's Hero in at the point guard position. Adebayo finds Hero. Here's Hawkins. Over Castle. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Doc. He's guarded by Hero. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. And we have to take another look at that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Wembenyama. Wembenyama powers it through inside.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Pass to Hawkins. Here's Hero. Checked by Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Adebayo's got 9.
Yeah, nice handoff by Hero. Moving it when the play doesn't get him a shot.
Doc passes to Mitchell. Over Hero. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Heat trail by 3. For the tie. A nice shot by Hawkins. He's got 14.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Oh, he powers through contact. Wembenyama. Impressive.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. And the league has cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
He hits the second from the line. For San Antonio, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Miami trailing. Hero with it. Guarded now by Hake.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
And the Spurs with possession here. Doc passes to Wembenyama. Oh, Wembenyama hitting from deep.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Pass to Hawkins. Now here's Adebayo. He's got 9. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by Wembenyama. Wembenyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The offensive rebound. Oh, wow. How do you even box this guy out?
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Doc. 10 points for him. Pass to Jaquez. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. Free throw drops for Jaquez. And Jaquez drops them both. So it's Miami now. 4-point game. Pass to Adebayo. Hero with it. 6 points for him. Over Mitchell. And Miami again with the bucket.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
Here's Doc. Pounded by Adebayo. There's a screen. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Hero outside. Here's Hawkins. He's got 14. 4 on the clock. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. The Heat in 5th.
Yeah, last season, this team had very few weak links at the free throw line, and that consistency added up to a sizable advantage.
Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. To the inside. Here's Castle. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Castle's got 7 points in the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside Tatum. Now here's Adebayo. Tightly guarded. Tatum a screen on Jaquez. And Salon gets it to go.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Miami making a switch here. Vassell passes to Wembenyama. Outside Jaquez. 6 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. It's hauled in by the Heat. Freeman's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Salon. He nails it, and we're tied. Salon, he's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
Pass to Wembenyama. Lays it up and banks it in. Wembenyama's got 26 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Wembenyama against Adebayo. The ball's knocked loose. On the wing, Tatum. Shoots over Vassell. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it for San Antonio. Washington's checked in for Victor Wembenyama. And it's Wesley in for Jaquez. .133 left in the third. Here's Larson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Adebayo. The shot misses. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Doc gets the bucket.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Pass to Adebayo. Over Washington. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 13.
And what I love about Adebayo is he picks smart shots to take. Just an efficient offensive player.
Doc, no good. The Heat have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Miami shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good. Wagner's checked in for San Antonio. So both teams changing it up here, and timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Adebayo. Yep, that one's good. And the Heat lead by 3.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
We've got Washington. Castle is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Doc in at the 4-man spot. That's the San Antonio 5. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Miami?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And their block numbers also stand out to me. Challenging shots at the rim has been a big part of their defensive success.
And so Washington nails both of them.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Hero against Mitchell. Pass to Salah. Five on the clock. It's hauled in by Doc. Doc's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. Here's Washington. An easy 2 on the layup. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Now Hero. 3-pointer. And Salon gets it to go. Salon, he's got 9 points here in the second half.
Maybe he's playing better during winning time. Silent in the first half, but since then, he has taken over.
Mitchell, the pass to Jaquez. Here's Doc. Jaquez with a screen on Adebayo. Here's Doc. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Bam Adebayo. The first free throw is good. The Spurs making a switch here. Wembenyama's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Pass to Hawkins. Back to Hero. Here's Norris. Fires from deep. He can't get it to go. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Norris. To the paint. Here's Hawkins. It's hauled in by Doc. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. And stolen by Adebayo. Hero against Jaquez. Pass to Hawkins. And here's Adebayo. Checked by Mitchell. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Here's Castle. Jaquez with a screen on Adebayo. Doc passes to Jaquez. Here's Castle. 6 on the shot clock. And Hero grabs the board.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Norris. And here's Hero. Check by Mitchell. Hero against Mitchell. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
And here's Wembenyama. Wembenyama, screen on Adebayo. Now here's Mitchell. There's the steal. Now here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. From deep, Wembenyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And the Heat shooting around 41%. And here's Adebayo. Norris passes to Hero to take the lead. The rebound by the Spurs. Doc's got rebound number 8 now. Takes a 3. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Tipped. On the wing, Mitchell.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who's in control of the game right now.
And talk about coming up clutch. This is why Bam gets the ball in these moments.
Wembenyama, screen on Adebayo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Spoelstra.
.41 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. 11 feet out. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Here's San Antonio now. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you've got to hit your free throws.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They trail by 7. .26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Hero. This one for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Pass to Doc. Here's Castle. And so it's San Antonio with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Good win. Let's keep it going. Man, the air really is thinner up here. Hope you've been right.
He's about to tear it up.
MP, you're my favorite player, man. Always.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Tuesday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town. And then on Saturday, they'll host the Miami Heat.
And that game against Milwaukee, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Devin Vassell out there with Doc. Then it's Castle. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Wembenyama in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for Denver, Topic is out there with Christie. Then there's Hunter. Then it's Collins. And it's Love in at the 5. That's Trey. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
And that one misses. Well, this season, Clark, is still very, very young. How much do you take away from these first handful of games of a season?
I think you take away quite a bit as a whole organization. You know, the front office execs are already thinking about how the team can do better, where they might be able to make moves to improve the squad, as are the coaches. So I think these games are important and valuable.
Good on the second free throw. Nails the third. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Pass to Doc. Mitchell in the corner. Here's Castle. Just 5 to shoot. Wembenyama, a screen. Dock the pass to Wembenyama. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Toe pitch. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Caught up with Coach Michael Malone, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembenyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here is Doc. He's guarded by Collins. The 3. Sinks the triple. Vassell's got 5 points so far.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Love outside. Got a piece of it. Here's Topic. For 3. Another 3 for Denver.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here is Doc. He's guarded by Collins, and Doc gets it to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
And one of the top 10 teams in our league in terms of points off turnovers. They recognize that the best time to attack is when the opponent is scattered all over the floor.
And you just brought up their assists. They worked the ball around so well. Their offense last season revolved around their passing game.
Brain.
And here's Love for 3. Rebound San Antonio. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Pass to Hunter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Traps in the tray.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Wembenyama passes to Doc. It's Vassell on the wing. Here's Doc. Yep, that one goes in there. Doc's got his second basket.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Inside, here's
Spurs will win. I bet.
Christie. And the layup's good off the glass. Christie's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Oh, he's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Pass to Topic. A 3 ball. No good on the shot.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
100% Spurs are winning.
Doc, defended by Christie. Doc can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Topic.
I'll show you Victor Wembanyama's love.
Love with the screen on Mitchell. Off target from outside.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Wait.
Here is Doc. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Here's Christie. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And the shot goes down.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Pass to Hunter. Here is Love. To the right side. This one for three. Christie can't make it. Spurs leading by 4. Mitchell passes to Doc. We've got one more minute to play in the first quarter.
Come on.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
So I have my bag of my dunk packets. I think I'm using Zion Williamson's dunk packets.
Who's head coach?
Outside Anthony. Pass to Wiggins. Puts up a 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
A capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Doc makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Anthony with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. And it's Rupert missing. Spurs leading by 5. Vassell, the pass to Doc.
NBA 2K at head coach doesn't changes. So Mick Johnson is the head coach of Spurs.
Pass to Doc. Shot clock at 6. The second effort. Now Wembenyama. It's good. Wembenyama's got his second basket of the game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't
only
gonna get
player
it done.
breaks.
That's 5 straight baskets in the paint.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Nice pass.
Plays it up and banks it in. Wembenyama's got 6.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Wiggins outside. Takes a 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's San Antonio, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store. And thanks again for... Teams deciding to change it up. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Jaime Jaquez. Mitchell is out there with Castle. Then it's Victor Wembenyama. And it's Doc in a power forward. Here's Christie. The Nuggets with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Doc in the last outing against the Heat got the job done. He scored 21 points, and you love what he gives his team at both ends. He completely took over that game with his play. We'll see what he does this time around, guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Castle. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Here's Topic. Covered by Mitchell. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Topic. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Doc. Doc's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Puts it up from 7. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be Nikola Topic. For San Antonio, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And the first one drops. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
Denver making a switch here. Rupert's jacked in. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Collins has got 5. Spurs leading by 7. Here is Doc. 14 points for him. Collins grabs the miss. Love looking around. Pass to Hunter. 5 on the clock. Here's Rupert. Hits it from 3-point range. Now just a 4-point Spurs lead.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. San Antonio's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1. Oh!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guy.
Hunter, no good. And here's Wembenyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Wesley. Here is Doc. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
The first one falls.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Both free throws good from Doc.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Topic. That shot missing.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Hunter with a screen on Mitchell. Shot's good by Topic. Topic has got a pair of triples in the second now for Denver.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Doc. Collins with some nice D. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Wembenyama passes to Doc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this, big fella.
No.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Doc has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Collins is out there with Hunter. Then it's Topic. Then there's Christie. And it's Love in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Christie kicks to Collins. Pass to Hunter from downtown. Good on the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Vassell, the pass to Doc. Shoots from the line. Here's Wembenyama. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Topic. Love outside. Christie against Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock from deep three-point land. Christie can't make it. Spurs leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Castle. And he uses the glass on the layup. Castle's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Christie. 12 points for him. Pass to Topic. Lets it go with the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembenyama's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Oh, too easy for Wembenyama.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
That's a pick by Love. Fires the 3. Collins wide open. He fires. Hits the 3-point bomb. Collins has got 8.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the first of 2 straight. point at home. And it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And they pick up 2. He's got 13.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Doc. Up and in on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 5.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Pass to Christie. Back to Collins. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Hunter, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's Vassell, and it's good. 2 points. And it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
Now, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Hunter on the wing. Christie kicks to Collins. Now, here's Hunter. Pass to Topic. Buries the long-range jumper. Topic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Wembenyama sets a screen for Vassell. Over Hunter. A 3 from Wembenyama. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Christie against Mitchell. Here's Christie. He's got 12. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Doc. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Collins. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Spurs.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Rupert's checked in. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for San Antonio. Pass to Hunter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Jaquez. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Denver with the ball. 9-point game. Here's Christie. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Christie's got 15.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Doc. And the rejection by Love. Christie against Vassell. And the foul called on Victor Wembenyama. That's his first foul. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Anthony comes in for Christie. Now Anthony. Inside. And it's Rupert missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Doc. Now here's Vassell. Over Anthony. Shot clock at 3. And it's laid in by Vassell. Vassell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets has been exactly of that variety.
1:36 left to play in the 3rd. Pass to Doc. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Softly drops in the floater. And now it's a 10-point San Antonio lead.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's the two-drop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys.
Wiggins is checked in for the Nuggets. Christie comes in for Topic. And the Spurs making a change here. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Wiggins. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Doc. Doc's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will of taking control on the glass.
On the court right now for the Spurs. They've got Castle. Doc is out there with Washington. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. Here's Doc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Christie's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's a foul called on Doc. That is his first foul of the game. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Love check in for Aaron Wiggins. And Topic is subbed in for Anthony. Pass to Doc. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Christie. Here's Topic. They set the pick. 14 feet away. A rebound by the Spurs. Doc's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Hawkins. Clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Here's Doc. Love grabs the board. The Nuggets trail by 11. Christie kicks to Hunter. To the inside. Here's Topic. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with the chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
For Denver, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Doc with the drive, and he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
John Collins, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Victor Wembenyama is checked in for the Spurs. Mitchell comes in for Jaime Hawkins. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Was able to listen in on what Michael Malone went over with his team. Coach told his guys, lock in. This is it. Leave everything out on the floor. A simple message down the stretch. We'll see if it resonates. Guys?
Thanks, David. first one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Spurs leading by 9. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Collins.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
That's good from Doc. Here's Topic. In the corner, it's Hunter. The Nuggets with another miss. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Pass to Castle. Hunter against Vassell. Here is Doc. Fires top of the key. Love grabs the board. The Nuggets trail by 12. Hunter, the pass to Love. Here's Topic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That free throw, good from Topic. He hits both from the stripe. Mitchell with it. Here is Doc. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Spurs.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Doc.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Castle. Back to Vassell. And so it's San Antonio with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Another day, another win. Good work.